Because by allowing our body to feel the emotions, we develop our nervous system. Because the emotions are just energies running through our nervous system. And so that's actually strengthening us. If we stay with it, if we don't go too much into it, because that's the danger. If you fully go into the emotion with no awareness, you're just creating drama. You're not really healing it. You're riding the emotion. And there might be a part of you, if you're completely honest, that enjoys the drama, because we also have an addiction to that. But that's not really the spiritual way. And that maybe afterwards you might feel better, but you're not really healing that complex. So that's one of the main things. There are many different kinds of people. And that's why also one-to-one work is very important. It's always hard to capture the whole pictures in these videos, just so you understand it's also not black and white. I can just always shine light on one angle. So in this video I wanted to talk about how to actually deal with our emotions when they come up. I'm especially focused on people because that happens a lot in my therapy sessions, that I have clients that are very mentally active, but not so much in touch with their emotions. But just so you know, there's also people that are very much addicted to their emotional dramas. There's a danger also there, and are not so much mentally in the thinking mind. So it's always about balance. So one tool that I'm giving to my clients a lot is being aware while we're feeling the emotions. Because, you have to understand, I'm a psychotherapist, but I'm also a spiritual person. Mainly, I'm a meditator. So it's very important how I'm working is really not only that we're getting better, but also that we're dissolving the ego structures and that we're really dissolving things. So things dissolve when awareness comes together with the issue, with ego. So what we want to do is when an emotion comes up, that we are, first of all, aware of it, but not detached, because that's something that happens a lot to meditators. Oh, I'm a witness, I'm an observer. No, it's not right. It's not completely right. It's very close, but not completely right, because we also want to feel it. We don't want to be detached, because then there's the danger of dissociation. That's also something that happens to a lot of us. We want to be right there with the emotion, just like a mother with her child. Imagine your child is crying and you're the mother comforting it. So you're there, and at the same time you're holding space for your child to cry. So inside of us it's very similar. There's this awareness, our true nature, that can see this, and at the same time we're allowing ourselves to feel. And there's a tool, for example, one of the tools is by saying yes. Like you're using your rational, your thinking mind by commenting, saying, oh yes, now I feel anger. It helps you to stay present. And the more you meditate, you can just really be there and feel the emotion at the same time. And it can also really help to locate the emotion in your body. So you make it really a physical experience, because emotions are really connected to the body. So that helps us to create like an anchor, we call it. So you can stay there. And slowly, if you keep on practicing this, you will gain the experiential knowledge that the emotions come, stay, and then they also cease. And this is very important, because the little child in us thinks that this emotion will never end. Because these emotions are stored up, old emotions from a time where maybe our parents didn't have the capacity to comfort us, and where we didn't have the tools nor the nervous system developed to take care of ourselves. So immediately when the emotion comes up, there comes the little child that also thinks, oh my God, this will never end. So additionally to maybe sadness, there's even a panic that this will never end, that can obstruct us from really staying with the emotions. So just be very aware of that might also pop up. But by doing this over and over again, and of course, sometimes it's great to do that with a therapist in one-to-one sessions, because you can gain that experience and knowledge. Wow, if I actually stay with my emotion, it will go also again. It's like a wave. It's coming and it will go. And some emotions stay a little bit longer and others stay shorter, but they will go again. And me, having a fully developed nervous system and being an adult, I can hold it. And this is really also one of the secrets how to develop our nervous system for meditation and for just being an adult and having a strong and stable psyche. Because by allowing our body to feel the emotions, we develop our nervous system. Because the emotions are just energies running through our nervous system. And so that's actually strengthening us. If we stay with it, if we don't go too much into it, because that's the danger. If you fully go into the emotion with no awareness, you're just creating drama. You're not really healing it. You're riding the emotion. And there might be a part of you, if you're completely honest, that enjoys the drama, because we also have an addiction to that. But that's not really the spiritual way. And that maybe afterwards you might feel better, but you're not really healing that complex. So that's one of the main things. Allowing yourself to become vaster and vaster and vaster, and being able to hold all these emotions. And sometimes also diverse ones at the same time. That is emotional complexity, and that is also emotional maturity, to be able to hold them. And of course, another possibility is to do some breathing exercises. If it's too overwhelming, you're staying with your breath. So what really helps is to develop a regular meditation. So you're learning to be with yourself and with the emotions at the same time. Constellation work, family constellation work is just amazing tool for learning that also. So you learn it in the constellation, and then you know how to do it at home when the emotions start coming up. So I can recommend you also to come to one of our constellation groups. You can find all the information on my website, or also below in the not in the comments, in the other section. And of course, also in one-to-one sessions, we can work through all these things. So you learn it, and then you can, of course, use it at home. So I wish you all the best in working through your emotions.